afi o pen paper na person try obetimi
Now,
atwero.
if you got a sheet of paper and a pen or pencil and you desire to write it, please do so.
Me thick darkness.
Now, I saw thick darkness.
Esum
Thick
kabi.
darkness.
Se atol me so.
I saw thick darkness that it fell. Thick darkness fell on the nation.
So be da onyane obi tro nche na oda
If there is
nyane no.
anybody sleeping,
Because baby a edru no enye na
give
asem.
that person a nudge to wake up.
Na bibia esizi. Bibia sizi.
Now, when the darkness fell upon the nation, everything ceased.
Nana very serious.
And it was pretty serious.
Esum
Darkness.
kabi.
Thick darkness. Utter
Thick
darkness.
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 Said the idea ni ye no. When we ask we are singing
Now, the way the darkness fell upon the nation, one may have thought that the whole world was dark.
e die na besia e be maka na nyina.
Now,
E be ko off.
come to think of it, what can happen in Ghana that will make darkness cover Ghana?
The American be ahunemu doesn't make sense.
Now, maybe what I'm saying may sound unintelligible in our minds.
But yama home pie pa.
But let's pray about it.
Na hunemu susu omo hwe enkania nkan baby a omo ye adwuma nkania omo ye adwuma no. E feel o say. Kagu microphone.
And so let's pray about it spiritually, but also those who work, those who play a role like ECG, like Great Coup, like VRA, those who produce and supply electricity. Let them also work assiduously.
So first na you say akosobo ana omo hwe no via reform hwan me pa cho omo ni nkon ne ma bisu ye.
Let them pay attention to certain things.
We dey enya dum so ebeba boom at once.
This will not be doom so, it may be doom without so doom.
Bibia be seize.
Everything will cease.
Na so nyame dan huntasem say adia.
Now, when God reveals a thing like this,
ana ye fa no mienu,
it may be possible, it may have two meanings.
Darkness say sia ana kasa mienu ewo ne nkyerase mienu.
Now, the significance of darkness of the kind I saw may be twofold.
It may be
a spiritual thing or a physical thing. Either of them are not good.
Second one. Now,
the second one is that I saw that the sea had turned bloody.
Now,
let me explain this a bit.
Now,
the sea represents Ghana.
Ne moja na mehunu se po adane moja no afiwe emoja hwiegu wom.
Now the way I saw that the sea had become bloody, the significance of it is that there will be rampant death, spillage of blood
na mehunu
in this
aniswade hunu mu ewo akasa bebuom.
Now I saw the revelation in a proverb.
Mehunu sa epoda ho.
I saw the sea.
And I saw sharks.
And I saw sharks fighting, wrestling in the sea.
And a fish wounded.
And as they were fighting and wrestling amongst themselves, other fishes in the sea got wounded. And so the surface of the sea became bloody.
Sa 2024 election.
You see, this year's election, please let's pay attention to this. Do not be so concerned about who is going to win.
But let
us be concerned about the loss of life and the spillage of blood. Maybe you are concerned about the party that's about or that would win the election. But if God does not intervene in the state of affairs, in the course of the election, there will be confusion. And it may cause mayhem. And some people will say we will not accept it. And through that, blood will be spilled and unfortunate things will happen. Listen, if you are listening to this, don't find occasion to insult me. Neither should you condemn me about this. And do not mock at me. Laughing stock. Don't say please let's pay attention. And intercessors we're going to deal with this.
Glorious Chapel for let's
deal with it. And please, if you are listening to me, anytime you go on your knees, pray about it.
Confusion.
Now I saw confusion amongst military men, and soldiers were fighting themselves, and it was bloody. Some of them wanted to take a certain decision, and the other party were opposed. I believe that there is a certain amount of orderliness amongst the ranks of the soldiers. But confusion never started from but if God does not intervene, the confusion will start from the head, from the top, from the very top, from the hierarchy, the top hierarchy, and it will trickle down. Let's take this thing seriously. Na nyame bia mani mami hu say moto ni moto akrashe military moto any moto akrashe munim sesi when the cancer ankom hye no esi eba social media say parade no mo ye na moto omo ye show ti we ya de hu answer crash physical enye dream esi obi kai ana mumu bia nkai uhui police for no more demonstrating. Good. Unfortunately, they converged. Wonderful. So please. Last 2 years. Now, I think last year or last 2 years, God gave me a prophetic word. Tribal war. About tribal war. Now, afi yehunu say now this year we saw certain things, certain symptoms of that. God has revealed it to me again. This time they are very serious. This time it seems very serious. So let those that matter deal with that issue. Or else, if you are not careful, it will be as fire at a refuse dump. On a refuse dump. Like on the surface. At the time I mentioned that it last year manifested. But last year we have seen the manifestation of things like that. Rivalry. Or maybe confusion. it's as if some rivalry between two states in this nation. Or kingdoms in this nation. And if we are not careful, that thing is going to turn into a big thing. So let's pray about it. And let's leaders deal with this matter. And let's find remedy. Let's find remedy for it. Because it may start as some rivalry between the paramount chiefs, and then it will get out of hands, and then to be as if that the people of these people and these other people are at loggerheads. Let's pray about it. So, a leader of a religious body.
I believe, say, you Christians, you Muslims, my friend say you sorry, and you Hindu, and you Krishna, and so bad down grandpa, you Pentecost, almost penny, you Assemblies of God penny. Your Methodist penny, even charismatic churches, no cry, your leaders, anti-religious leader.
So, the revelation was about a religious leader. Let not somebody say. Don't say that, you see. Death is common amongst men. There are some people who are treasures of the nation. They are national assets. They are like national assets. Now, if something is when something is about to happen in the life of a national asset, regardless of the age, whether the person is old or young, it becomes apparent in the spiritual realm, and God can reveal it to a prophet about it, that this is about to happen in the life of such a person. No, God reveals it to the end that people who hear it will pray, so that if it is not his will or his plan, he, the Lord, would rescue or deliver. Anna Obia will lead the political party. Now, somebody who has led a political party, that person or those people, if we do not pray for them, those people are going to bid farewell
religious leader
to the inhabitants of the earth. Now, that one about the religious leader, this year, if we don't pray and intercede for go to this year.
Attacks be
there are certain attacks that Satan and his cohorts have spewed out of their mouths. And the intention is for it to kind of break Christianity or affect Christians. Now, if God does not intervene, very soon you will go to certain churches and you will find a handful of people in church. Churches in Ghana, if we don't pray, we are going to go through attacks.
And
it will not be attractive. If somebody said that he was going to church, it will not sound or look attractive.
Uye chidini Kristo ni wanhwe ya wabambebu.
Now, certain doctrines and teachings and certain things are going to become more. You're going to hear it. You're going to hear it more often, and it's going to challenge the bedrock of your faith.
Your places be Europe.
You see, there are certain places in Europe. In those places, they've got huge chapels. When you go into the chapel, there are a handful of people, some old ladies and old men. They have nothing to do with Christianity. They care so much about doing work, but nothing about.
Careful.
Let us be very careful, Ghana. Christians in Ghana.
Because attacks be bad.
Because certain attacks have been spewed out. And if you are not careful, certain doctrines. Certain doctrines would overshadow the understanding of certain Christians. And you may find yourself in confusion. And your love for God will wax cold. Even you may not find going to church pleasurable anymore. And you may think that, why should I go to church and give my hard-earned money to a man of God? It is the devil that has spewed out venom. Venom upon the church. And dissolve the faith of Christians. So Christians.
Last year, way nyame kasa kire me this year erade asan a repeat.
Now last year,
careful.
God spoke to me about it. God has repeated this word this year, and it means we must be careful.
Me pese banbofo a omo. Now,
the security agencies in this nation, please be vigilant.
Because Coup is
because a coup d'etat is descending into the nation.
Last year, by this year, Asamba.
It came last year, and this year it has come once more.
Intercessors.
So please let us deal with it.
Because it's here. Now,
don't think that some people will be affected. You may be walking about minding your business and it may affect you.